Good afternoon and good morning. This is Jamie Hall with Loyalty 360. Welcome you to our ongoing Thought Leadership and Loyalty series. Today we have Stephen Hoffman, President and CEO of Exchange Solutions. Thank you for joining us today.
And Jamie, good morning to you. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you.
You bet. Stephen, why don't we start off with you telling us a little bit about who Exchange Solutions is and what makes you different from established competitors in the space?
Sure, thanks. So at Exchange Solutions, we design, build, and operate one-to-one customer engagement programs for our clients in retail, in banking, and in online businesses. All of our solutions share a common technology platform, and into that platform we've embedded our proprietary intellectual property we call value exchange optimization. Very simply, what value exchange optimization is the understanding that each customer is unique in terms of what are the incremental behaviors that they can demonstrate that have value to our clients, what are the incentives that our clients can offer to drive those behaviors, and the idea that the best way to engage customers is not to push offers at them, but to engage in a real-time negotiation about those incremental behaviors and benefits and incentives in a way that the customer is better off and the company is better off. It is the oldest form of commerce in the world. It's literally taking technology and enabling bartering, which is the oldest way of commerce in the world. And now the technology has caught up to the ability to do that. It's always been the case that you could do this in businesses that have relatively few number of large customer relationships where you have a salesperson that can engage with the customer that way. What the technology and our capability now allows you to do that is in mass markets. And the technologies around data, around different points of interaction, around real-time capabilities to engage with the customers. All the technologies, the thing that's really exciting about our business is all the technologies are now enabling this to happen in real time across every point of interaction with a customer. And that's what we do. The thing that I think makes us different, aside from the fact I'm not sure that anybody does that exact approach to customer engagement, is we generate extraordinary results for our clients in terms of incremental behavior, the value of those incremental behaviors, and most importantly, the return on investment our clients realize from working with us.
Great. Thank you, Stephen. So with 2014 quickly approaching.
I can't believe that 2014 is already here.
I know. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So what do you see as the biggest opportunity and then also the biggest challenge for marketers with this upcoming year?
Yeah, I think it's an incredibly exciting time. I really do in our business and for marketers. And I think there are both risks and opportunities, and they're kind of flip side of the same coin, in my opinion. So I see two real important technology trends that have been talked about for a while but are now becoming real. And the first is, ubiquitously referred to big data. And there's no question to me that more data is better than less data, and more data gives you an opportunity to have greater insights into your customers, but is not just doing more analysis, and I'll come back to that in a second. So big data is one of the things that I think creates both opportunities and risks, and the other is what I use as an umbrella, real time. Customer engagement, and that can be through POS, and many companies, if not most companies in retail, are investing heavily in upgrading their POS capabilities so that they can engage with customers in real time. But mobile payment is another interesting technology, and that's a little bit less clear because there are like 5 or 6 competing technologies and vendors, so it's not clear exactly how the space is going to play out. But again, mobile payments allow you to engage in real time with your customers, and so I think that you have now tremendous capabilities you didn't have 2 or 3 years ago to engage with your customers in real time. The question is, what do you do with those capabilities? And so that's the downside. So one of the things about big data is it does allow you to do a better job of understanding your customers and predicting their behaviors. A lot of companies are using that to just be more sophisticated in terms of the kind of offers they're pushing, and they can be more precise about which customers they push which offers to, and have a higher degree of confidence those offers are going to be relevant to the customer. I think that's great, but I think that doesn't get to the full potential. To me, what is great about the combination of both analytics from big data as well as these real-time engagement opportunities is literally that, to not push offers on customers, but to engage them, to understand exactly what they're doing, where they are, but also understand what the full potential is in terms of what behaviors you want from those customers, push or offer them opportunities to change their behaviors in exchange for a set of incentives, and let them decide real time what incentives, what behaviors, in a way that makes them feel in control, makes them feel much more engaged with the customer, with the company. And at the end of the day, instead of pushing offers, you're letting the customer tell you what they want and change their behaviors in a way that's beneficial. And I think that if you flip the paradigm from being better at pushing offers in real time to engaging the customer and letting them tell you what they want in real time, then you take these technologies and you just make them, I think, incredibly effective ways to drive customer engagement and improve the profitability of customer relationships.
No, that's great. I couldn't agree with you more on that, Stephen. You did bring up big data.
Yes, you can't have a conversation like this today without talking about big data.
It's a huge topic.
Right.
So, I mean, you discussed it a little bit, but what is your insights on big data, and how would you help others who, a lot of people think it's a overwhelming challenge.
Right. Well, I think it is. I mean, as I said, it's hard to argue with the basic premise that more data is better than less data, and more information is better than less information. I just think it's what framework you put it into, and if the framework is we're just going to do a better job of guessing what our customers are looking for, I don't think that hurts. I think that's actually very beneficial. But you're still, no matter how precise you get with big data, you're still guessing. And you're maybe the range of uncertainty is reduced, but you're still guessing. And I just think that marketers need to kind of push themselves to get beyond guessing and let customers tell them what they want rather than guessing what the customers want. And so I think big data is incredibly powerful in terms of understanding customer behaviors, understanding what they're not doing that you want them to do, and allowing them to tell you what they want. And then, the power of analytics is not guessing. The power of analytics is observing what customers do and learning, so that the next time you engage with that customer, you can be even more effective in terms of offering them a set of incentives in exchange for changed behaviors. And so I don't think that the value of big data is as much in terms of predictive modeling, although that's where I think it's primarily being focused. I think it's after the fact, how do you learn and iterate and continuously improve the way you engage with your customers? And that, to me, is where the real potential is. And again, it's, I think, a little bit of a paradigm shift from the way most people are thinking about big data right now.
Yeah, no, excellent. Thank you, Stephen. And thank you, Stephen, for sharing your wonderful insights with us in our ongoing Thought Leadership and Loyalty series. And we hope that you have a great rest of the day today.
Okay. Jamie, again, thank you very much for the opportunity. Look forward to talking with you again.
You bet. Thanks, Stephen.